Every plate tells a story. Every story feeds the soul. This ain't just cooking. This is healing through heat and hustle. Welcome to Prayers and Blessings, the podcast. Let's eat. What's up? Welcome back to another episode of Prayers and Blessings, the podcast. I'm your host, Mark Tyson. And like I told you before, this is where faith, flavor, and focus feeds the soul. This is not any old podcast, man. This is a podcast for the community, podcast for the people, podcast for us. And today, I have a special guest. I got the boy Mick with me. Someone that's coming directly from the community. You know what I'm saying? We're sitting down and I'm talking to the community about things that's going on in life, daily activities. We're going to just cover up, all grounds today. You know what I'm saying? But like I said before, this is for us. We're not sitting here talking about everything that's going on in somebody else's life. We're talking about what's going on in us. We're here to help, the youth and the adults that need it. Mick, how you been, bro?
Oh, I'm great, man. Thanks for having me and all that. I like the community aspect of it.
Yeah, man, because at the end of the day, we all we got.
Yeah, true indeed.
You know what I'm saying? We all we got. If we don't make sure that, we use our voice to speak out, we just watching things go around in the world and then we complain about it. We watching things that we dislike and just, leaving a bad taste in our mouth, but we ain't doing nothing. And right now, we have an opportunity to use this platform for something bigger and better. And that's what we're doing. Prayers and Blessings, the podcast, where faith, flavor, and focus feeds the soul. And today, we're going to give them something from faith. We're going to help them stay focused. And we're going to feed their soul with a message, man. So, what you been up to, man? I know you've been doing your music and all that, and you're working hard.
That's basically it. 9 to 5 in it, man. Trying to get this music popping. What's good with you?
Oh, chilling. I've just been, taking it one day at a time, man. Doing my motivational, spill in the morning, trying to give them a good push every day because it keeps me balanced.
I see it. I love that too.
It keeps me balanced, man. It keeps me leveled out. But what's going on with you and the things that you see on the internet that you think is good and you think is bad?
Oh man, the whole internet is bad right now. It's horrific.
It's horrific.
It's horrific, man. Everything out there is horrific right now. Just got the whole community, the youth, old.
Talk, man.
I don't want to disrespect the whole Prayers and Blessings podcast type vibe.
No, so you have to understand Prayers and Blessings just mean that's what I've been going through over my life. I've been praying, I've been blessed. Everybody in this world pray, and everybody in this world looking for a blessing.
Yeah, definitely.
Even the people who don't believe in no type of God, somebody's praying for them.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
So that's what makes the world goes round. Prayers and blessings. You know what I'm saying? I'm interviewing people that's, not so much for the stardom, because some people watch podcasts because of their favorite rapper or their favorite actor, and they're not getting the word that's coming from the people that's, writing in the stores right next to you. They're not getting to see how we feel. They think because they got money, what they say is supposed to go. It's supposed to fly. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just here to say that I'm not jacking that.
No, I'm not jacking it either. I know I got a lot of lessons.
I got a lot of blessings.
And
brother. A lot of blessings. All right, I got a few questions for you.
Let's do it.
We're going to let this interview flow. It's going to go up, it's going to go down, you know what I'm saying? But one of my questions I got to ask you, right?
Right.
Is what's a life lesson? What's one lesson that life taught you the hard way that changed how you move today?
What's a life lesson that taught me the hard way?
What's a lesson in life that life has taught you, but you had learned it the hard way, and it's helping you today?
Just to make sure you pay attention to everything around you. The people that close to you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Sometimes you got to watch them. The people that's on the outskirts, you got to watch everything and everybody, bro. That's the biggest thing. Pay attention to everything that's going around. I had to learn that the hard way. Outside of that, not to be churchy or Islamic or any of that, but just to make sure that I kept God always with me.
In the center.
And you gotta be the center, the focus, the highs, the lows, the ups, the downs, everywhere, bro. He gotta be there. God gotta be there. If you're not reflecting on him, is no point at all. Because as soon as you don't reflect back, that's when you fall. You stumble, you fall. You know?
So do you believe that looking behind you and reflecting on your past helps you move forward?
Yeah, yeah. And then keeping God there. Because, you know, there's been times where as though I really, not to be, you know, but it's been times where as though you get caught up in this worldly stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know what I mean, you'll forget about God for a minute. Well, at least I did. I can't speak about nobody else. But
How you get
I
back on
did.
track?
I woke up one morning like, what the is you doing, bro? You know what I mean?
And you had to check yourself.
Yeah, I had to
As
check
men, we have to check ourselves
myself. Yeah,
before
man,
you really wreck yourself. Yeah,
I
you
had
gotta
to do
check
that,
yourself
bro.
as a man.
Yeah,
But
I had to.
see, some people, they don't want to check themselves because they feel like they can't be wrong. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to check themselves. They don't want to stand, they don't want to be accountable for their actions because they feel like they're always right. And that's what leads them in a dark place a lot of times. Sometimes you have to check yourself. You have to be accountable for your actions because that's how you move forward. That's progress. That's called growth. That's called strength as well. You're only going to be as weak as your last thought or as strong as your last thought. If you're trying to, push the envelope forward. All right, I got another one for you. I got about 3-4 questions for you. You know what I'm saying? What do you think the young people are struggling with right now that adults overlook?
Just where they at in life. We forget like we wasn't there at one point in time. And now they going through things that was type similar to what we was going through, but it's a little different because it's a new day in time, you know what I mean? So it's a little bit different for them, but it's the same stuff we went through when we was kids.
You think we had it easier back then?
No, it's all this. No, I don't think it was easy. I think it was rough. They probably the same thing that they going through, but to each his own. Nobody can really say my rough is rougher than your rough. Mm-hmm. You understand what I'm saying?
It's when you going through it.
It's when you're going through it. It's how it impact you, bro. It's how it impacts you. You know what I mean? So basically, I think we, as adults, we start to forget we was there at one point in time. And because they 10 years old, they haven't experienced 20-year-old stuff yet. 20-year-olds haven't experienced 30-year-old stuff yet. So with us being where we at, we looking back on them like, Dad, y'all shouldn't do this, y'all shouldn't do that. But at one point in time, we had to be a fool before we gained some wisdom and some knowledge.
But how do you feel about them uplifting this death thing right now? They think it's cool to go around and killing. They think that that's the thing. They don't even know why. Where are they getting this concept from? That murder is.
It's the subs. And then we ain't talking hoagies. It's the subs.
Hoagie City. So you think it's the pills, it's the drugs that got them?
I mean, it got to be something that got them dancing off the walls, man, because you looking at life like it's a video game. You understand me?
They don't know how precious life is.
No, man, they looking at life like it's a video game, bro.
They have to understand.
We up.
So
3-1.
Okay, what do you tell them? Because there's some out there that will listen, right?
The first thing I'm gonna tell them is stay away from me.
With them ladders and all that. They good to be talking about how they got a ladder.
Yeah, I only want to climb the corporate ladder. I don't want nothing to do with ladders. But no, in all seriousness, it's like, hey, man, life move really fast. You 20, 19 years old right now. You trying to get out of the mix, And
they disrespecting their growth.
Yeah, and you trying to get out the mix, and before you know it, you're going to be 36. Still in the same spot that you in. And ain't gained nothing. Absolutely nothing, bro.
These young boys is going in and out of jail.
But they got too many opportunities. They got so much technology.
Yo, tell them about the opportunities that they have that they overlooking. They pick their phone up every day. All the opportunities right there, they using it for the wrong reason.
Very wrong reason. I can't tell you what to do with your phone. I don't really want to tell y'all too much of nothing. I just want you to know that I'm praying for all y'all. And I hope that y'all get it right because like I said a few seconds ago, we all had to be fools at one point in time
Facts.
in order to get some type of wisdom so that way we still here. Because we done lost plenty of people, homies and all of that. You know, but I hope that y'all don't have to lose things, keep going into all these funerals and, you know, retaliating over dumb stuff, you know, arguing about girls. This the dumb stuff that they do in the streets that end up in mothers crying, fathers losing their sons. It's disgusting, man.
Let me clear something up for the audience too, to make this clear. I didn't just meet this gentleman. I've been knowing this gentleman for almost 30, 40 years.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? And I've watched him
Cut that
grow.
in half, because I'm only 25.
On camera.
In real life.
He only 25 on camera.
In real life.
But I goes to say I've been knowing him for a long time, and I've been watching him evolve and grow, settle down, simmer down, calm down.
And I'm still not there.
He's still a ladies, man.
No, this all. We ain't doing
Hold
none
up.
of that.
This is something serious though.
Yeah.
No, I ain't even gonna push the interview that fast, but we're gonna get to that part.
No, but we can.
You wanna dive in there?
Hey, man, look.
Cause I grind him up day before yesterday and told him, look, you need to settle down and find a chick, man. You need to find somebody that's fine to you. Cause the boy be running rampant, man. And we had a serious debate.
I don't think I feel comfortable right now. With the, you know what I mean?
Somebody need this though. Somebody need this. Somebody thinking like you think that that's cool, and I'm the little big homie trying to tell me, and no, that ain't it.
No, it definitely ain't it.
You don't want to settle down.
There's it ain't that.
I'm gonna help you find somebody. I'm gonna help.
This guy.
2026.
What was the?
I'm gonna find him something to settle down with.
What was the
next question?
No, you can't run past that.
I thought you was gonna say
because you about to call
the debate.
No, I'm about to call you Pat Sajak. You accuse me of a lot of things on camera, bro. I didn't
accuse you.
I am not running around. I am not a dog. I'm a great wholesome. Please pray for me.
Yeah, do that.
You know what I mean? That's
do that.
all.
Pray for him.
Pray for me. That's all.
And my prayer, I'm gonna hope that he want to get stable and stabilized and simmer down, man. Like a pot of greens, man. You need to simmer down. Just a little bit, man. I love you, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I want the best for my boy.
Yeah, I want the best for me too. I just don't want the.
And if you want me to, I save that conversation for another episode.
No, I'll tell you that you I'm gonna tell you, bro. I just don't like the conversations and the answering and the questions and all that. So if it's a woman out there that pray for their man and don't ask a lot of questions, don't wanna nag me and this and the third. Call Chuck Woolery right here. Listen. Okay, I'm gonna try to give you. Listen, I'm gonna give. He's trying to make a love connection and all that.
Because we ain't getting no younger, can it?
I'm saying this. You gotta. What the boys say the other day, I heard it caught my attention. Caskets don't got bunk beds.
Okay, that was in a rap or something?
No, that was somebody.
You must have said that in the rap.
I thought it was a bar. I thought it was a bar. I thought it was a bar. Cute.
But the reality of it all, I mean, okay, let's state facts. I'm gonna state facts.
No,
marriage ain't for everybody.
Bingo.
But everything at the butt is BS. But listen to this. Nobody wants to grow old and be lonely and be, solo dolo. You don't have to get married in order to settle down and be content with one person and grow and build. When I air this, anybody in the comments, you could tell me if the statement I just made is true or false, or you agree or disagree.
Listen, I can be a part of a community. I can be in a group home.
You're part of the community now. That's what's wrong.
But this is what I'm saying. As I get older, I don't have to be alone. I can have nurses.
You want a new joint every week. I ain't by myself.
Hey, man, listen, man. I'm not here by myself. I'm in a whole community. We playing bingo and all that.
Okay, look. If you work at a job, right?
Yeah.
And say you work this job for 10 years.
Right.
15 years.
Right.
but every day is like the first day. You ain't show no progress or no growth. Because every day you treat it like it's your first day you coming in and learning. I'm using that synopsis to say if it's a different woman, you gotta learn her. You gotta tell her the information. She gotta learn you. You know what I'm saying? Then the next day, somebody different, you gotta learn them again. You gotta tell them. You know what I'm saying? So basically, at the job, hands-on training, you ain't really learned nothing. Because you ain't grab another employee, put them under your wing and teach them nothing and grow with them and show them the things that you learn, because obviously you're not learning them because you keep coming in every day like it's the same day. That's what you're doing with the Jones.
I'm confused. I think that's a good thing. Because if every day is like the first.
Like the first day, so you're not learning. So 10 years you
But no, I get what you're saying.
10 years you at the job and you haven't learned nothing.
I'm BSing.
You've been at the job for about 15, 20 years.
Yeah. Like, if you ain't learned nothing, I get it. But I'm saying this is individual growth. We talking life. Life is about individual growth. Now we can laugh and joke and all of that. And I mean, some people learn better and can work better in a unit. Mm-hmm. Some people can't. But your individual growth, you just have to keep bettering yourself each and every day, because we change all the time. You know, it would be nice for people to be in relationships. I respect the institution of marriage. It's a beautiful thing. Mm-hmm. But for me, I don't really see it like that, or I'm not pressed for it, because my continuous growth is always going to be at the forefront for me. So if something comes along, that's great. But I'm always trying to elevate my own mental, spiritual, physical situation.
If something come along, that's great.
Yeah.
But every time it come along, you like this to it.
Yeah. See what I mean? Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the big homie has put you here for your own individual growth to move forward, but you got to grab somebody and help. You know what I'm saying?
No, I love the help.
And learn from them, and they learn from you, and you pushing the envelope forward. What if the young baby, the grandson, say, "I'm gonna be like grandpa, man. I don't want me no joint. I'm straight." That's not the visual you want to push off.
I don't want none of my kids to. I want all mine to be able to do whatever they want to do for themselves.
But you don't think they looking and watching and seeing?
Yeah, they definitely are. But I don't want them to fully pattern themselves behind me. You know, they see my behaviors, they see what I'm doing, but I don't want them to pattern themselves behind me. They have to live their own individual lives. Because at the end of the day, they got to stand in front of, on judgment, they got to stand there for themselves.
But if they mocking some of your activities, then they getting judged bad because they followed your path because you didn't tell them, but your actions represented who you was as a man. Any lady out there that want to help Big Huggy, you know what I'm saying, the big boy, we're going to move on. Because I'm saying I don't want to take this too far in depth with the woman and all that. Let me ask you this, because this is what I was going, this is where this initially started. I've seen how you fell back and how you been calming down.
Yeah.
So my question is, with everything going on in the world today, how do you protect your peace and stay focused?
Being by myself.
All right, bet. Now, what I was saying is, what roles does faith, prayer, or reflection play in your life when things get heavy?
No, man, I'm kind of sort of at the point where as though things don't get heavy for me no more. Because of my faith, my prayers, and all of that. So things don't get heavy for me, you know. Yeah.
I like that.
When you believe, like, I done been through too much where my back been against the wall too many times, and I done already bounced back.
I like that.
You know what I mean? And I done seen with prayer and faith, and I done seen God bless me. I done seen
tribulation.
Yeah, I done seen it where he like, I'm gonna let you go all the way to the edge. Right there before you slip, I got you, brother.
Now, what you're saying is things don't You're not saying that things don't happen to you and trials and tribulations don't come your way. You just know how to handle them better than before you used to.
Yeah, because of my prayers, my faith, and all that. And I done seen how God work. And I know that he real.
What keeps you disciplined on days you don't feel motivated at all?
Just knowing that I gotta do it. It's knowing that you gotta do it. You gotta, we men. You know, as men, you just gotta do it. Discipline is gonna come because you can't take a day off where you don't want to do it or you don't feel like doing it.
Facts.
You can't take that day off. You just gotta shake it off. Lord, give me the strength. Let me get up out of here and do what I need to do. So to answer your question, it always reflect back to God, because God gonna pick you up.
Last question. It's a light one.
Mm-hmm.
What's something you thought you had it figured out by now, but nope? Yeah.
Women.
I tried to told you.
I can't understand these women, man. I can't do it.
And look, he put it right back to where I was.
Hey, man.
Yo, man.
You setting me up. That's what it is. You put me in a position.
I know that. I know what it's like to have something solid with your foundation. You already got a solid foundation, but I know what it's like to have someone besides you, you know, that's solid when you got so much going through your mind and you actually got an anchor right there. You know what I'm saying? And I know how useful it can become in life. You know, it's an extra blessing for a woman's support.
I believe
when y'all on the same page.
No, I believe
you know all that yelling, hooping, hollering, and fighting and all that. When you're on the same page, it makes life so much more smooth.
I believe that.
You know what I'm saying?
I believe
somebody to vent to, somebody to vent to you. You helping them, you know what I'm saying? Y'all see, y'all got so much things in common. And then you watching over the years how life has elevated. You watch how you getting blessed to bless somebody else with your strengths. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
no, I get that.
I think that it's a beautiful thing, man. You know what I'm saying? Because dig this right here, right? This is one thing that made me settle down and, you know, focus on my wife more. Because everything else was so much a distraction.
Yeah.
It was a distraction. I couldn't get forward. I couldn't get forward because I'm trying to please this one, trying to please that one, trying to please that one, trying to please that one. But I'm sitting in one spot. I ain't moving. I'm just like this. You know what I'm saying? I had to dig myself. You know what I mean? Find somebody I love and somebody to understand me. I understand them. And then elevate. And I just want the same thing for you, man, because I know it's a beautiful blessing behind
Chuck
that door.
Woolery ass. Chuck Woolery keeps sliding these joints in on me, bro.
Yo, listen.
I was digging your conversation.
I'm sharing this joint.
I told you earlier in the beginning,
joint.
man, I respect the institution of marriage. I love people. I love to see black people in love. I love to see.
He don't want to be involved.
No, it's
you ain't gotta get married. You ain't gotta get married. Who said you go get married?
I was digging everything that you was saying, bro. And then you tried to Chuck Woolery me.
Yo.
God
I'm
damn.
just trying to give you something positive.
I mean,
coming from the boy, you know what I'm saying? This is prayers and blessings. All right, we're gonna switch topics. Let me ask you this question right here, because we some hip hop heads out here, right?
Right.
When you watch this, a lot of podcasts out here.
Right.
Is there any of these podcasts that's coming from the rap artists that we used to listen to? When you watch them, do it make you view them differently now? You wish they would just stay at music because it kind of killed the persona you have in them. Now they doing all this talking so much. You be looking at them like, yo.
No. Because I always knew rap was a fairy tale thing. Nowadays.
But they journalists at the same time.
Yeah, and that's what you're doing. I mean, I done said that in a couple joints, hood journalists, you know what I mean?
Facts.
But, you know, yeah, and I always knew that it was a part of your imagination. When you sat there.
But when you watch these podcasts, they show you who they are as a person. And then I'm like, yo, I thought you was a more of a conservative gentleman, but now we see who you are because you talk so much. And you show me that you don't have no
What you saying? No tact to them? I mean,
they don't have no morals. Anytime a person to get on here and talk about a kid that belongs to somebody else, and they live, and you did something for this kid, you like, why would you take the kid and throw him under the bus? I'm speaking on the Cameron Dame Dash situation, how his son asking for some bread, gave him the bread, and then he went right on his joint and threw his son under. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. If you did it for the son out of the kindness of your heart, why would you even bring that up? But you're doing it for likes, clicks, and base. So that showed me that you really ain't got no. I mean, that made me view him differently. So I stopped watching that joint. I mean, like,
I don't know. I don't
lot
really
of
have
these
nothing to
dudes
say
be-
nothing about that. I'm not an internet guy. I mean, I like being on the internet. I
they like Serena
scrolling.
and they like Serena
I like
and Venus,
doing all
man, on
that.
the internet.
I just don't like it. And my thing is, it got to be about your personal growth. My personal growth as individuals. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to have nothing to do with what y'all do over there, because it don't affect me.
Facts.
You know what I mean? I'm going to keep praying. I'm going to keep receiving my blessings. Whatever they doing, that's what they doing, bro. Who cares? If he want to have a relationship like that with his son, he can have a relationship like that with his son. My relationship with my son right now ain't good.
I know, and I've been trying to get you to get right. Yo,
He got to get right.
somebody got to be the bigger person here. Somebody got to be the adult.
No. And I get that, but that's a, you know,
A touchy one.
no, it ain't really touchy. It's just he's a grown man, and he got to walk his own life, his own walk too, because the family that you create is more important than the family that you come from. He's doing his family thing. He's with his wife. He's with his kids, and this, that, and the third. He got to answer the guy when it's his time. So any type of quarrels that we have with one another, we can work that out. We're not never hating one another. I hope that we're not hating one another. But I don't have no hate for him. But the way I look at it is right now, he's taking care of his responsibilities as a man. And he's doing what he need to do. And when he need me, he know I'll be here.
I like the way that sounds because, you know, a couple months back it was a little rough, and I like that you have surpassed that nonsense.
No, it's still.
You sound better about the situation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's showing growth right there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm glad you prayed on that.
Yeah, definitely.
And you bounced back, man.
Yeah.
And another thing I've been noticing, what's up with people taking friendships and making beef? I'm like, is it me because I'm tuning in too much to keep me occupied, to keep me? That's my new TV now. I'll be YouTubed out, cuz. I'll be YouTubed out. I get up in the morning, I watch my motivational joint. I watch
you on the joint, the motivational joint, and I tell you for real, some of the shit you be.
Well, you good.
Some of the joints you be saying,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I mean? I'll be like, yeah, I need to hear that. You know what I mean? And you gotta continue to do it. But I don't really care about why these dudes become friends and then start beefing.
I know my wife be telling me I need to stop watching it.
Yeah,
but it's entertaining, and sometimes
no, it's not.
I ain't 100%. I ain't perfect. I still listen to my rap. You know what I mean?
No, yeah. I mean, I write raps, and that's therapeutic. That's why I stay out of my. I don't have to really worry about what's going on in the world. And then here's the thing: you are the top priority in your world.
Facts.
Everybody understand that you are the top priority in your world. Nothing and nobody else in this world is more important than you.
Man, I've been going to therapy because trying to stay on a good path.
Hey, man, if it works for you, it works for you.
I've been going to therapy because that's probably why I'm trying to be a therapist today. Because he just said something to me, I'm passing it down. You know what I mean? Therapy is therapeutic.
It worked for some people. And you know,
I didn't want to go at first. I thought they was trying to say I was scattered. I was like, man, I ain't going to no therapy. I ain't scattered.
No, you know, I used to work in that mental health hospital.
Oh yeah, I remember.
So when you working with them counselors and them therapists and all that, they be scared of themselves.
They be scared of themselves.
I'm not even the therapist, but I'm the therapist.
But you know, so what was so crazy was it was kind of hard for me because I'm sitting here on here telling somebody what's going on with me when I'm normally known to fix it myself.
But no,
I mean,
it's good to have
lay
somebody
back,
to talk to.
let it blow over. You know what I mean? Stack it up, fix it.
Yeah.
You know, hold it in.
That ain't
go
good.
Go through the mental anguish and then get it out. But now I'm like, okay, talking to somebody ain't so bad. You know what I'm saying?
Bad. And then there's a third party person, and you know, a lot of people think that your counselors and your therapists don't care about you. But me working so close to them, a lot of them men and women in that field take a lot of they care about the people that they deal with.
Facts.
You know what I mean? So they invest a lot of stock in their patients, their clients, or however they describe them. But yeah, therapy is a great thing. If you need it, let it work for you. If you don't need
I
it,
had to go therapy for my drinking, man. I was like, I'm drinking so much crazy. I had to put it down. And I'm about 2 months clean now, Ken. About 2 months.
that's a good thing.
You know what I'm saying?
Alhamdulillah. I mean, all praise is due to God, brother. I mean, for 2 months clean, that's a big thing.
For the kid.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely. That's a big, big thing. I remember.
Ooh. It's not about me today.
Yeah, but I'm saying, man, I know.
On that type time.
Yeah, on that type time. But you know, that's good because now we're getting older, health and all of that. Health is wealth nowadays. So, yeah, you know what I mean? You got to put it down sometime.
I will continue to interview more people on Prayers and Blessings, the podcast. You know, this is just the beginning. I'll get back to the cooking. I know some of y'all probably like, what's up with the food? You ain't cooking no more.
Yeah, I wanted a plate. That was the whole point.
It was just
sold
it's
me
just
out.
so much.
I thought I was getting a grub and all that. I ain't got no salmon croquettes, no string beans and asparagus. None of that.
Come through for Christmas,
Yeah,
man. I got you.
Boy, we having the recipes.
Doing Spanish rice.
See, I don't want to hear about that, bro.
Not out the box. I don't do the box.
But
I'm gonna do short ribs, Spanish rice, some asparagus, some homemade biscuits, nothing out the can. Bah.
Yeah.
Come through, man, and I'll make sure you straight. I got to get back to that because that was the essence of that's the essence of the show. But you know, it's just so hard. You know what I mean? Trying to do. I'm not gonna say it's so hard. You know what I mean? I just need to take more time to get it done. But cooking, editing, filming, working, kids, sons, boxing, and all that.
Yeah, and you're a one-man band with it too.
I'm trying to attack it all, but I'm not gonna forget y'all. I'm gonna keep the motivational, uplifting. What's ups in the morning? Y'all got that coming. It's guaranteed.
Yeah.
If you haven't watched Prayers and Blessings, the podcast, tune in
with the what's up
on YouTube only. But don't what's up with the what's ups is on all platforms.
Yeah. That's
IG,
them joints though,
Facebook.
man. What's up with the what's ups? That thing in the morning be going up.
That thing be going on in the morning. And my man did a song for me. I can't wait till you give it to me so I can put it in the back. Y'all gonna hear that coming out soon. That thing is nice. I really enjoyed it. I listened to it yesterday. That's gonna be my new intro. Hopefully. You know what I mean? But I thank y'all for tuning in. Hopefully y'all got something out this episode. If not, if y'all want us to get more in depth and want me to get more in depth in something, I will be having Mick back more often because this is my guy.
He's trying to play Chuck Woolery.
Off camera, we be chopping it up so deep.
He be trying to play Chuck Woolery.
Ain't nothing wrong with
what was the name of that show?
Love Connection.
Chuck Woolery.
Prayers and Blessings, the Love Connection edition.
No, the Black Chuck Woolery.
Anybody single out there and want to mingle out there.
Christian Mingle. Christian Mingle singles.
This is not ChristianMingle.com. This is... Thank y'all for tuning in.
Yeah.
Prayers and Blessings, the podcast with faith, flavor, and focus feeds the soul. I'm your boy, Mark Tyson. And I'm just saying.
Man.
Holla at your boy.